Howdy folks. Today I'm going to unbox this DC Man-Bat figure that I picked up today. Just got them at a flea market that happened to be in town, and I decided I'd never been to a flea market and I wanted to go look and see what they had for toys, and they happen to have this guy here, which I've seen at Target. I actually have a couple new ones from Target that I haven't opened yet. Anyway, now this one I could see that the case you can maybe be able to see is quite kind of scuzzy and dirty. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Also, it hasn't been opened, I can see, but it has been. There was some tape on here, but I think that maybe it's partially open. Whatever, it's not open, but it's like not in brand new mint condition, I guess you would want to say. It's not, something like that. It had to be retaped, in other words. That's what it looked like anyway. Other than that, it's brand new, unopened. And why did I like it? I like this figure. We'll talk more about it as I get them through, I guess. But just, well, I like bats. And I think this guy looks good. It will look good potentially as a character to support Hordak. I think that the bat character obviously goes with the Hordak theme. And anyway, let me go ahead and start opening it here. We got a tab here on the side. It looks like to pull down. Okay, and that opens it up, and then we've got 3 boxes to punch, I guess, and we'll see which one gives. I guess 3 surprise accessories, it says. So you get 1 of 3, or do you get 3? It looks like a question mark here, and you get this one, or this one, or this one. I wonder if you get all 3. I thought it was that you get 1, and the idea was to make you want to buy more of these. Anyway, let's find out. We'll find out together. Behind door number 1, we have. Very cool. Some kind of almost like a Skeletor Terror Claws that we could use with somebody. Maybe a Batman if I ever get one. I do like Batman. I'm just trying to stay mostly out of collecting any other toys. Lately I've been seeing a lot of Batman figures and little miniature cars that I like. But yeah, I guess I'm trying to stay away from them. Nice. The other half of the Terror Claws. So very cool. We could use these for maybe if I ever got the small Skeletor, the 3.5-inch one that's available, if you guys know about that. But I don't think I want them because, again, it's just taking me down another alley of collecting. And what do we have here? A Batman chest armor, it looks like. I think that's what that is, if you guys can see this. I better hold these up here where you can see them a little better. That's some kind of chest armor thing here. And here's these cool little transparent blue plastic claws. Very nice. They feel very nice. The material's like a satiny thing. It's not super duper smooth. It is super smooth. I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, it's just real nice. Okay. Very cool. So those are the non-really accessories, but they're just added bonuses, I think. So that's that, and then we just pull out Man-Bat. Alright, very cool. Opens a little easier than some of the Masters of the Universe guys. So, looks like we got some scenery in the card. So they have some pretty cool art too. Batman's beating him up. What's this say? Collectible trading card. Oh, what's that? Oh, this piece here? How cool is that? So it's not behind this, right? Yeah, it's just saying that you can cut it on the perforation. Very nice. Look at that. So we get a small trading card, sorta. Batman wrestling in his Man-Bat beast, and you can see the rest here. Just kind of a background of a docks, it looks like, yeah, and a full moon, which happens to be tonight. So good timing on that. So very good. I think it's the November 18th or 19th, I'm not sure which day it is, but I believe it's the 18th. And what do we have here? Sewer Showdown, Rooftop Rivals, Street Defender, Jungle Rumble. I don't know exactly what they are. Scenes here. And then you saw maybe the other side before I did, which has the cross-sell, the different Batmans and villains. Super rare, the gold, all gold Batman. It says super rare. That thing's pretty cool. There you go. Here's the back of it. Or, yeah, the cross-sell. Interesting stuff, huh? Okay, so on with this guy. So yes, where I live, we have bats that I see frequently when I'm out at walking trails around sunset time. When it gets to twilight and the dark, the bats come out quite a bit, and they fly around and snag insects out of the sky, and they're just amazing to watch. I'm sure if you have small birds, some kind of small birds move similar to them. I forget which kinds. I want to say swallows, but anyway. Don't take my word on it. So here we have our man bat guy. Like I said, I like his articulation in his arms anyway. Okay, so his legs. Let's see. Doesn't look like he doesn't twist at the waist, so he's solid at the waist. Let's see about his head. Good, just side to side, no up and down. Fully around. It looks like. His legs, yeah. Let me see what I can get out of the hip. Quite a bit out of the hip here, but then he's also got a joint right below the hip, so he can do some pretty funky dance moves. Oh, pretty cool! He could use this new hacky sack I also bought at the flea market. Bink. This is something maybe you younger people don't know about. It's called a foot bag or a hacky sack, and we used to use them at concerts or waiting in line to buy tickets for events, either or waiting for a concert. Play them in a group, and you kind of kick it around between each other, and you can also use it by yourself if you're bored. That's why I picked it up. I don't know if anybody even uses them anymore, so that's why I felt like I might explain it to you. Okay, so his only articulation in the leg is at that joint. He doesn't have any knee or foot articulation, but that still allows him to be quite dancey. And yeah, that's amazing what he can do just from those points of articulation. So, like, doesn't Hordak have some kind of small imp type character that hangs out with him? So maybe this can be Hordak's imp, or he can just be one of his goons or something, you know. Hoya chapa! And so we have some wings to attach that I believe looks like they go to his arm. Yeah. Very cool. So he's got two sizes, big peg, big hole, small hole, so kind of makes it probably fairly obvious which way it goes, although it probably can go this way too. Yeah. Okay, that probably makes more sense. Here we go. How's that looking, He-Man? Is my Duncan voice coming out a little bit there? Alright. Wow. Wow. Wow, Skeletor. I like this man bat. He's quite a character. Yes, He-Man. I believe he is a character. Look at him fly away. Very cool. Yeah. He's pretty scary looking. You get a couple of these guys going, a little army of man-bats, which is my sort of, I kind of have in mind. I'm not sure. It's one of these things that I'll see how inspiration goes later. I like to buy things and then just see how it takes shape. How Man-Bat's going to show up in a video, maybe, other than this one. Woohoo! Alright, yeah. So, what more to say? Very cool. I like the coloration. I think there's this is not the main Man-Bat color, isn't the main Man-Bat normally darker gray for some reason? I believe so. When I first saw these guys in the store, I was kind of looking at them, and I feel like he's a primary variation, but the main Man-Bat is darker gray than this one. Anyway, and I don't really know the story about him. Sad to say, if he's a human turned bat through some kind of strange mutation, or was he a bat turned human through some strange mutation, or what, you know. So you guys maybe be able to tell me in the comments a little more about his story. I guess I could always go look it up. But it's always fun to just kind of come at these with a fresh take, a little naive, almost like if you guys ever watch people review your favorite music, your favorite songs that they've never heard. That's pretty fun stuff, just because, yeah, it's a fresh take. Someone's, you know, that's new to it. So here I am, new to Man-Bat. I like the character just the way he looks, and don't really know much about him other than I do know he's a villain. I have seen, I remember watching something on YouTube where he was in, he's in a video game, a Batman video game, and he really it was like reactions. People scared by Man-Bat just appearing all of a sudden. Now they're playing the game, and Man-Bat suddenly shows up to their Batman character, and really legitimately scares the person playing the game because it's so unexpected, and it's just, you know, these games are so hyper realistic that you're involved in it, and when Man-Bat suddenly appears out of nowhere, wham! It can shock you, I guess. So anyway, there's this little detail in his pants. I guess I should point out. It looks like they're ripped, but there's no paint in there. It would probably add some detail. So maybe I'll have to add some paint to that ripped pants there. And it looks like also on the top of his belt, or it's not a belt. It's just ripped, torn. So yeah, it's like he had on maybe looking orange. Maybe he had on a prison suit, and he tore it off at the legs and at the top. Maybe he was wearing the old orange prison suit thing. So, all right, everybody. I hope you guys can see as well as me what this figure is about. It's got some really big hands, really big claws, and I really like the details on his face. It's always hard to describe it when I'm not looking at it. Let's see here. What do you say? Just open mouth, teeth. Yeah, he's pretty vicious looking. So that's it. Hope you guys like this figure as much as I do. I think he's pretty cool looking, and like I said, might be a good add-on, somebody to add with your horde villains, if you don't mind adding guys in that aren't official Motu characters. Then he seems like someone who would fit well with the horde characters, and as maybe a sidekick to Hordak, or maybe as a group of them, as I think might be cool too. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me on this video, and enjoy your toys. Take care. Bye-bye.